I don't know how this would even help in real life, to be honest. Okay, it's got to be X. He's all way out. There we go. That's way out. Come on. Really? Really? Okay, that was interesting. Current cap is 60.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Starnes gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball.
Oh, 1 off already. That was quick.
Digging in, Jose Kelly, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Hey, come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Kelly.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into the last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
At the ball.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
I mean, barely missed. It missed by quite a bit, actually.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Towards second.
Turn, find the ball.
And there's out number 2.
Oh well.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Ready now, Gene Kearns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the Seawolves, the center fielder, Gene Kearns.
The 2-2. Well, on the ground to first.
Oh my God!
He has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's
Jesus
able to
Christ.
gather it in and make the play for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see.
Now batting, Jose
Now
Kelly
batting.
comes
The
into
first
this at bat 0 for 1 in the
Jose
ball game.
Kelly.
Hey, let her fly right here.
First offering on its way.
Way
Pitch
out.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right
There you go.
side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks
Hold up here,
of
hold up
just
here, hold up here.
sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
What the hell?
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll look to bring
Now
home
batting.
that tying run from
The
second
designated
with a
hitter.
base hit into the outfield.
Davis.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Has it though? Has it really?
Now at the plate, Ronald Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time
My
spot in this
God.
game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
The batter. The third baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be
Alberto.
Hanser Alberto as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Kelly. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
All right.
And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Digging in once again, Ronald Pena. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses with it for ball 4.
Oh
so
my
the
God, this guy.
will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So coming to the plate, Hanser Alberto. No hits to this point.
Alberto.
Fellows, the runner at third. Kelly over at second. Pena on at first with 2 down. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Rich Valentin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rich Valentin.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready with the 0-1. Well towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit.
Why even bother
comes in, and we got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last time out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
So striding in, Jose Kelly. He singled his last time up.
Jose Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Oh,
1 and 2.
Jesus.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Come on now.
Way over.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Standing in, Kenny Anderson. He got
Leading
on top of one and was a
Seagull.
ground out victim last
The second
time.
baseman.
Weekly hit
Anderson.
towards first.
Oh,
And he'll
why?
go to
Why?
second
I
here.
pressed circle.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jose Kelly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Get your pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate
For
right now,
God's
Matt.
sake.
He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Erie Seawolves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Spencer Turnbull claims the win out of the pen, his first. Peter Jarvis hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air
now,
on the
please
show.
welcome
Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Bullington, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot.
First delivery to him on the way.
Way out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know,
Oh,
Nero,
again?
this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
What is going on?
3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Swing and a liner.
Get down, boy. Get down. That's a foul ball.
All right, calm down.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 3-2 pitch.
Oh,
Full count
come on.
still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Stay hot up there.
Slow roller left side.
Yeah.
He's got to hurry. Oh, and he overshoots his
Oh,
first
wow.
baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Also, I love it he didn't count me that.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. A dive, but he's back. Kelly on second. Smith at first. One gone. And a fastball.
Come on.
Right by him, and there are 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping up now, Gene Kearns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Gene.
He's on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Kelly.
The first baseman, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field.
Nope.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Very good. I actually thought that would not go.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Right spot.
Now
Come on now, kid.
Striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. reached via the walk in his first plate appearance, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Cruz is under it. 2 gone.
Good effort though. You tried your best there, sir.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And
damn it, too slow.
At second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over.
Too slow.
Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the base. Digging in, Shelby Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try.
Shelby.
The first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Seawolves lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Dean Fagan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matt. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Standing in, Jose Kelly. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Kelly.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground to third.
Come on.
Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Chris Davis.
Come on, sir. You can do better.
The 1-2. Skied
Come on,
in the
come
air
on,
to
come
strike
on,
away.
come
I don't care.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dean Fagan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now,
That's
run, get you a ribbon.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kelly is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Jose Kelly. He singled his last time up.
One pitch right here.
Jose
Come on now.
Kelly.
Hey, get a good one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make him come to you.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And
Why did I even
it's
bother
fouled
with that
away.
one? Wow.
Schaefer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Let it rip right here.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Fagan is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Bullington takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Kevin Arias couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss.
The victorious Seawolves, 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robert Cottrell starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, Jose Kelly, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time. One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Bowie is out in front, 2-1. At the plate, Jose Kelly, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose
Wait for your pitch.
Kelly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Into the box now, Rene Espinosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 out. One.
Kelly has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Seawolves are out on top, 8-2. Now to the plate, Jose Kelly.
Right, the first baseman, Jose Kelly.
I legit have no idea why they've gone down already this quickly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Not enough.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Chris Davis now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Davis.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Seawolves lead it 8-3.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-3 is today's final. The Seawolves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robert Cottrell with his 4th win this season. Ron Freeman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Okay, that was the most pointless conversation ever. Jesus. Oh Lord. Ah. Jesus Christ. This is interesting. Oh shit. Oops. I'm not getting points for something he's not even doing. He's just standing around half the time. Okay. Whatever, that was interesting. Oh, well, silver. Because I'm not surprised about that. Are you surprised? No.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jimmy Yacobonis, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball. Coming to the plate now, Jose Kelly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
If he decides to do such a thing anyway.
Let's get ready.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Way out.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to score
I don't know why I threw that.
but at the end of the day, the way this team's been...
To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Wow. What? Why would you do that? Why would you... Whatever.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Batting fourth.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. And there he goes towards second. Sharp ground ball to third.
You can beat it.
And there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you'd get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, Just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Junior.
Ready with the 1-2. In the
That is way high in the air.
Moving under it, Thayer makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0.
You're welcome.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Benny Adams, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Working for the punch out, and the offer hit on the ground out to short.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Through for a hit.
That was stupid.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in, David Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Hernandez.
Hey, all right, here we go now. One.
Scooped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in now, Joel Nieve. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now, maybe.
1-1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Kelly is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Kelly.
Hey, let her rip one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Don't know why I hit that.
Fouled off.
Let her rip right here. We need him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone.
0-2.
Back up the middle.
Come on,
and
good.
that is by him on
Not
into
good enough
center
for 2
field.
though.
So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, great swing right there.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hey, get your pitches right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Thayer's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a relay to the plate. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get some in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Burris takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now in the box, Ronald Pena.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Pena.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up.
That is not
Burris
going anywhere.
is there. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man.
Hold up, right here.
So stepping in, Maxwell Castillo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Castillo.
The 0-2 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
First baseman, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Kelly. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Just about managed to get there.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Kelly. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Kelly.
It's a bit different.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh,
Pitch
Jesus.
is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Okay.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Goodness.
Oh my God.
0-2
Okay,
now.
I need to stop.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Damn.
Now at the plate, Russell Thayer. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here now the 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Bowie Bay Sox capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Will Sewell gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks. Stepping in, Jose Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Kelly.
Oh my God, this guy.
For something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping into the box, Jose Kelly.
The first baseman, Jose Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hitter, Chris
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open.
Run it hard,
Skied into straightaway right.
You're scoring!
Feliz is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joel Nieve, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joel Nieve.
One for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
In now, Jose Kelly.
The first baseman, number 00, Jose Kelly.
Here we go, one time, like a big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Runner, yes, yes.
And the runner's breaking for third.
Come on, slide, get out, get out.
Outside, the throw
very good.
is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Fellows stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Pitch here, square it up.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first.
Jesus, that was close.
A diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
I got 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, nice and patient.
Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Junior.
Heading out towards shallow right.
All right, get halfway.
Feliz will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready for another chance, Hanser Alberto.
The third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits. Striding into the box, Maxwell Castillo.
Maxwell Castillo.
Hunted into the air. And he makes the catch, 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jose Kelly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Kelly.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Rivas, a 5'10 right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the runner back. Kelly is off of first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Feliz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Stepping up to the plate, David Hernandez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far, and they just haven't had consistently good at bats.
To his left, Messer, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, we
tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tommy Thomason earns the win, his 2nd. John Gunter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The show's continuing coverage of East. Set to get his day started, Sean Horn, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. Rolled slowly to first,
Thank you.
and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Settling in now, Jose Kelly hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. At the plate, Ronald Pena. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Kelly. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Get your pitch, drive it.
Liner towards second.
Pretty good.
And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And he popped him up.
Way to rip it, kid.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
Throw into third, and he is in there.
Too slow, boy.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Feliz is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And
Jesus, that was terrible.
gets away from him.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Jose Kelly, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Hey, like you can up there.
Swing and a liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, well.
Ready now, Omar Feliz, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jose Kelly, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The pause and the 0-2.
The hell is that?
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Jose Kelly. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Way to get on base.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Chris Davis.
And he misses missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Decision. As per usual.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Ronald Pena. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. He makes the catch, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chi-Wei Hu earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Dan Gamble.
Above expectations. What the hell expectations did you have for me then? Jesus. Anyway, that'll be that. See you later.